Hey, Eric, how you doing? You called a timeout. I think it was 8:33 left. Your lead had gone from 30 to 24, so obviously you're not in danger zone. But I know you don't like to call timeouts. Did you just feel there like you had something to say, or what was the reason for the timeout? What'd you say to him?
Yeah, just defensively, we didn't front the post like I wanted to. I didn't think we had the ball pressure that we wanted to. I thought we were just kind of coming down offensively and not running all of our sets. We didn't have poor spacing. We had called a couple play calls, and a different call was made on the floor than what the coaching staff had called with our play card, and just continue to try to talk to the players about play your minutes. It's part of your resume. It's part of your individual resume, and it's also part of the Arkansas Razorbacks resume. So, I don't call them any timeouts, but sometimes you have to have a teaching timeout. And I felt like we needed one right there.
Did you feel good that the guys responded after that? You got the lead back out a little bit better?
Yeah, I did, Bob. Again, I just, I look at this plus minus, and we're plus 33 with Justin on the floor. We're plus 30 with Connor on the floor, plus 24 with Moses. And then you can kind of see the numbers because you guys get the stat sheet. Yeah, but I thought we ended the game, much better than we did around that 11 minute mark, midpoint of the second half.
And just overall, how'd you feel? Like Chuck said, it was, a scheduling change, and you won the game. Obviously, that's the main goal. How'd you feel overall?
I think a big thing is, like our young players are, in a game like this, they got an opportunity to go out there and continue to gain a little bit of experience. Look, we know when the SEC comes, like every minute of the floor, there's so many close games. And so we need to find out who our rotation is. And in a game like this, we got a lot of people like, the coaches go back and we're going to evaluate, like, Ethan Henderson went in the game. He played 4 minutes and he had 2 rebounds. Like, does he play ahead of somebody else? I don't know. Those are some of the things that we're trying to, figure out as a staff. Devo, I mean, he played really well tonight. And in a game like this, he got minutes and he got an opportunity to play with some freedom and allowed us to evaluate, multiple guys. So I thought it was good. I thought it served its purpose tonight, Bob, for sure.
Dudley?
Yeah. Hey, can you talk a little bit about, the freshmen come in, have played so minutes in high school. How have they handled things, just having to wait their turn?
Yeah, I think they've handled it great. I mean, Devo's, he's just been phenomenal because, he's hasn't gotten the opportunity maybe as the other 3. And, Moses right now is one of our go-to guys. And I think it's just, like with any freshman on any team in any sport, you watched our quarterback. I mean, I thought he played really good the other night. He got an opportunity, and, first year, you're learning. It's just a process for all of them. And all across the board. I mean, you can look at, freshmen, other SEC schools, other sports. It's, it can be kind of ups and downs and learning curves, and but they've all had great attitudes.
Yeah, Coach, you talk about the plus minus. Connor was, when he was on the floor, was plus 29 in the first half. Y'all were minus 7 with him on the bench. What did you think about the impact he had on the game in the first half?
I wish I would have played Connor more because he was deserving of it, how he played. But I did want some of the younger guys to get some experience. But tonight when I go home, one of the things I'm going to feel for is he deserved to play more than 20 minutes, regardless of the score, Hutch, because he was phenomenal. I mean, he didn't force shots. He had 3 steals. He had 3 blocks. I can't say enough good things about, Connor and his attitude, and he deserved to play more than 20 minutes. But again, I was trying to get some people minutes that in a closer game, you know, Connor would have played more. I can promise you that. A lot more.
Scotty.
Hey, Coach Desi tonight saw several threes fall and played a pretty clean floor game with 5 assists. What'd you think of his game?
I thought Desi was great. I really did, Scotty. I love the fact that he had 5 assists and no turnovers. You know, that's been a big part of his evolution is to continue to be a combo guard and learn some of the point guard stuff. He's obviously a 2 guard for us, but I think he's done a great job of continuing to transition and have a little bit more of a role as a combo guy who can play the 1 and the 2. Desi's attitude was great. There was a minute left in the game, and he was standing up behind the bench, coaching and trying to get guys in the right position. So there was a lot of really, really good little things. Devo was at the foul line late in the game, and we have an offensive rebounding thing that we do off free throws that we call free throw X. And Devo was the shooter, and the free throw X is if you miss a free throw, how we go about trying to get an offensive rebound. And Devo was telling the players to X even while he was shooting. So I think there was some really good chemistry stuff. I thought Jalen Tate's attitude of keeping the team together and keeping them focused throughout 40 minutes was really good as well.
Curtis.
Hey, Coach, held those guys to 44 points tonight and 29% from the field. That's a few games in a row where you guys have held the opponent quite a bit under their season average. Where's this team at defensively, maybe compared to your expectations?
I mean, I think that, you know, defensively, you know, they're really good this young in the season of executing a game plan and understanding the importance of trying to take the star player out of the game, which I thought we did a great job last year for the most part. I've been a little bit concerned about, you know, getting a high hand up on shooters before the catch. A little bit, you know, worried about would we defend the 3 at the rate or even semi at the rate we did last year. I thought tonight we took a step in the right direction with that. You know, and it's just about continuing, you know, to get better and better.
Bob.
Eric, I think you've talked about this after the Mississippi State Valley game when Connor, or one of the games, maybe it was the second game, Connor didn't score a lot, but, you know, like you said, you don't have to score to help win games. You know, he only scores 3 tonight, but he's a plus 30, like you said. I mean, what does that say? And what kind of teaching lesson can that be for the other guys?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the one guy, Bob, I mean, I should have played Connor more minutes, but I was, you know, when we got a lead, I did want to be able to evaluate some other guys. He's so important to us. You know, 9 defensive rebounds in 20 minutes. Like, his size changes the game, and he plays the right way. Like, he's very, very good offensively out on the perimeter of being a guy that can trail, make a 3, throw and chase, run a dribble handoff. And I think the guys love playing with Connor. I really do. I think the players love playing with him and love having him on the floor.
And Devo, a game like this, what can this do for the confidence of a young guy?
Well, I think this is great for Devo. You know, when we talked about, you know, playing this game, you know, one of the comments that, you know, that I made when I was talking with the administration and so on was, you know, the ability to get our young players some experience in a game like this potentially. And Devo has not flinched since the day he stepped on campus. It has not been easy for him. He's been behind a lot of players. He's slowly moving ahead of players because of his ability in practice to not flinch, to work. He's not a good loose ball getter. He's a great loose ball getter. He should be an elite defender. He's going to continue to get better as a shooter. He's not a point guard right now, but he's going to continue to work on that because playing the point in the SEC is not an easy thing. But his job tonight at the 2 and the 3 spot, he was as good as any player that played tonight. I can tell you that. Not only did he get his hands on loose balls, but he got deflections, he runs the floor, and he can create off the bounce. But it's still a learning curve for Devo as well. But I thought tonight was phenomenal for his confidence and you could see his teammates were really, really excited to have him out on the floor.
I'm good, thanks.
Final question, Randy.
Coach, what was the difference in guarding the three against the three ball? It seems like that's been an issue that you looked at from the very beginning. What was the difference tonight?
Yeah, I just thought we had high hands before they caught the ball, which is one of the things that in our shell defense we always talk about. And I thought we crowded them a little bit more. We weren't worried about the dribble drive with some of the guys. We took away airspace right on the catch. And I mean, it's going to be hard to duplicate what we did last year because we led the nation defending the three. So I don't necessarily think we have to do that because we're a different team. We have a different makeup. But, you know, we would like to try to, you know, have opponents shoot the three ball under a little bit more duress maybe than what we've done up until tonight. Thanks, you guys.